So we want to say a pleasant welcome to our live coverage, and we are currently on 12th Street, just right outside of the Monrovia Consolidated School System headquarters here, where aggrieved teachers, aggrieved workers of the MCSS have gathered here to express their anger. But let's see whether we can talk to.
Thank you for calling our story. We're somewhere this morning, this afternoon. This is not the first time. Today is the third time that we're assembled. And we keep assembling here until government can address our plight. We do remember last year, March 27, 2025, we signed MOU with government. The MOU says government should employ all the volunteers within MCSS, security, caretakers, teachers, school administrators. Sadly, at the time, they said this people were removed by the current president. Those are human workers removed. James A. Momo, a very humble man, a good guy out of hatred from the Ministry of Education. You were removed. So the current superintendent came, she was appointed. That was Siri, that the ongoing problems. She's a problem for us in MCSS. The madam made the agreement, the MOU, which says employ the volunteers, adjust teacher salary, because we have many of our colleagues who get degree, master, BSc, associate degree, and the government of Liberia is not paying them their salary by their credential. The government is paying them chicken change. And so the government said, we will live by the agreement. The third count there is, we told the government, the money a master degree holder is making, the money BSc holder is making, the caretaker, a chicken change, increase our salary. And the government agreed that yes, that's your black and white. The document was notarized. In the agreement, it said 3 months, March, April, May. We get the government up to June. We get the government up to July last year. We get the government up to August, up to September, up to November, up to December. Check the month this year. We are in August. So more than 1 year. And the government has failed to live up to the agreement. And the government superintendent says she can't honor the agreement because she's not the one that signed the agreement. So because she's in act, she has no administration, government is continuity. Where your friends stop, that there where you will pick up. So because the madam doesn't know what she's doing, she doesn't know MCSS, she doesn't even know they've got a girl MCSS. And so this is why currently we get 2 directors. Director for administration, there are 2. One Peter Marshall, then she brought her daughter called Mieta Salif. Mieta Salif is making more money over Peter Marshall. Peter Marshall is making 1,000. Mieta Salif, who she just $1,500 United dollars. How much the caretaker making? Many of our caretakers are making $600 US plus 3,000 Liberian dollars. How much master degree holder is making MCSS? The master degree holder is making less than 400 US. Go to the Ministry of Education, go to the Ministry of Finance, go to Labor, go to Finance, go to CSA. The master degree holder is making close to 2,000 US dollars. Our principals, they have no vehicle. The principal is equivalent to a director in government. How much are they making? How much are they making? A director in MCSS is only paid by his own qualification. You just brought a child, your daughter to come pay her 1,500 US, who is just an ordinary BSc holder. Why we have master degree holder all the place? And so we maintain the struggle that President Boga had to recall her. And we maintain the struggle that school will not open. President Boga got to recall her. And I will give you a history. The man who was president for Grand Bassa Community Canada acting president was squandered EU fund. 60,000 years were given to her to build a library. The man had the money and dedicated a classroom. On that note, Madam Sally dismissed her immediately, 2017. March 25th. The current information minister is aware. He got the information. He was the one that announced the woman dismissal. We don't know what the president is trying to talk. We don't know. Madam Sally dismissed her. Madam Sally dissolved the whole bowl. Because Madam Sally said the bowl was not a silver bowl. I guess somebody eat 60,000 US that you say now a bowl, remember? The bowl was dissolved and the bowl was restructured. So the woman, the President Bwaka does not know the woman. The woman was sent by the council. MCC council is headed by the current Memorial City mayor, who is so basic. He's a good guy, a good student brother, but he's very basic. He's not supposed to be an MCL bowl. He's not supposed to be an MCL bowl. He doesn't want to say anything about education. Why put you on the bowl? The Minister of Education or MCL bowl? No! It's not the Minister supposed to be an MCL bowl. It's a deputy for instruction. The deputy minister for instruction is supposed to be an MCL bowl. So this is why MCL bowl, they are just sleeping. We are writing series of communication to the board chair, the Minister proper, even the current subordinate, even the Minister of Education. We are writing letters. Even the Minister of Finance, even the President of Liberia, we are writing communication, and nobody listens to us because you know what? Their kids, their children are not in Liberia. They are abroad going to school. So the budget has the masses, ordinary people. The caretaker at the Ministry of Finance is making $100 US. The caretaker in Amsterdam is making $60 US. Plus 30,000 LD. That money is chicken change. That money is chicken change. We say we maintain the struggle that all the volunteers in Amsterdam should be employed. We maintain the struggle that those who get a credential, their salary should be adjusted. That those who get a credential, how much we increase our pay.
So how does people get employed?
So employment in Amsterdam, you apply. When you apply, those days, you will be interviewed. You write aptitude test. But send a woman came. Nobody already aptitude test. She left the volunteer and brought her to one person. We have the record. We have the record. We can share the record to the public. The woman, no, government law. No city minister can rent car. No superintendent can rent car. No deputy minister can rent car. You want car, put in for car. In fact, government doesn't even buy old car. The woman is renting car. She renting car from U Car Rental Service. It's owned by Bernard Ure. I can say it doesn't know you. All the checks were written in Bernard Ure name. U Car Rental. If you enter in the first one, then she's renting car. The mother is renting car. The mother is own her car that she met. She says she came around the car and get the car to a deputy. The man car Rabasi. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. The woman is putting himself into plenty expensive. As you speak, next week school is supposed to open. Registration are not started. Registration are not started because the mother is blind. Mother doesn't know what she's doing. MCL school are the first school to open in the Republic of Liberia. So by next week, we're supposed to open our school. But trust me, we have never started registration. Because the mother does not know how to, the operation of MCZ. She listened to the education minister. The minister, she said yesterday in a meeting with the principal, the minister had not given her instruction to start registration. So you see that? So she's app. She's ready in app.
So how many total individuals are affected by this action?
So as we speak now, the volunteer, there are over 217 volunteers we have. They are not employed. As we speak now, those who are supposed to be adjusted, they are all 100. And they get a record. They get a credential of these people. As we speak now, those who want salary increment, all the workers in MCSS want salary increment. Because trust me now, you can be assigned in Central Memorial, you're coming from Way, Brosville, or you're coming from Johnsonville, you're making $60 years of money at this time. $60 years, $70 years, that chicken change. They better sell cold water. But you know what they put working? Because they love the profession. And so there are many individuals are affected.
So I believe you guys have the leadership, right? Where's the leadership?
And so as we speak, I'm a certain president currently. I'm the head for all the teachers. I'm a Agosti and Yomi. I'm the president. I got elected twice. I'm in the second round. And this year we have an election, I'll be turning power over to whoever win. And so she's a superintendent. She got a mantle authority to address our issue. She's supposed to let well, but the madam says she can't work with us.
Have you met with the leadership by addressing your issue to them?
On countless occasions, several times, so many communications, so many letters were written to the madam, so many letters, so many calls. And the madam said she can't honor the MOU that we signed with government. Where is she?
So apart from the superintendent, do you guys have elsewhere that you address your communication, probably any complaint to address it to
what?
The office?
The only area we can address our communication in the education sector after the superintendent, you write a bill. And we have written a bill several times, countless times. We have written the Minister of Purpose. We have written the Committee on Education at the Senate, chaired by Senator Nathaniel Mange. We have written Committee on Education at the Lower House, chaired by Honorable Nyam Flomo. He's from Nima County. He has our letters. No, we are writing communication. In fact, at this time, we are not writing no letter. We writing letter to nobody in the Republic of Liberia.
So how,
the school will now open.
So how are you guys going to do it?
And so by next week, we call it all our workers, BU security, BU caretakers. We're Samo at GW Game C 11 o'clock on Friday, next week Friday. We call the press and the mass employee, the suffering teachers, the suffering caretaker and security. We decided that's going to action as to whether we go workshop, or as to whether school open, or as to whether somebody will even hold restriction in the school. So next week Friday, we are calling on the media to go to GW Game C. Hey, nobody can suffer for using MCA promises. We challenge anybody. We are employee, we entitled to all the facilities with MCS. We challenge anybody. Hey, they put it one, they can shoot bomb. Not even tear gas, but bomb, atomic bomb. We're summer peaceful at GW Game C next week Friday. All of the workers, the security, the caretaker, we're summer. The volunteer will be present. And we'll give our parting comment. And we'll make our final word to the president and to the people of the Republic of Liberia. And even our students that we love so much. And they will know we are not afraid of anybody. We are not afraid. And so this is why, for the third time today, we are somewhat quietly and peacefully.
So how soon do you hope that the authorities can get to yours so that school can open on time?
So really, if the authority mean well, you are a media person, you gotta go to them. Go and ask them when MCI school will open. Go to them. We love the students, we love our kids. We don't have money to send them abroad. But because they got money, and so everybody are not listening. So if you want to know when MCI will start registration and when MCI school will open, enter inside there, interview the superintendent, go to the communication director, go to the Ministry of Education, go to the Senate, go to the lower house. When MCI school are not open, why registration are not started? Because they brought one roll. She's roll. A big roll. She stole money from Grandmaster Community College. And she said she carried us a coat. Our lawyer waiting for the rate. To carry us a coat. Hey, we'll prove her be a reasonable that she's a roll. TV. And so she will go. And we know, do not mind the multitude of people. Don't mind the number. You want to see number? You will see number next week Friday. You will talk to the old man there. You will talk to the old folks. That you will know how many persons serving MCSS. You will know the salary of the least. Which is 70, which is 60, chicken cheese. My son, my daughter cannot even accept that salary. But because the people love the education sector, and because we love it, and this is why we are professional people. And trust us, we will not fight. We will use a pen because we know pen is better than the sword. And we'll remain on the struggle until we achieve our goal. And our goal will be achieved. We will be on A. Let Joseph Baga be sleeping. He did well for us. He gave me support to MCZ. MCZ got good money. More than 8 million for the first time. MCZ budget had been 4 million. But the matter is operating 8 million. So it means that the government is doing well. And I want to be grateful to the government for the fight against drugs. But trust us, we have to say that. And this is why we always applaud them. They fight against drugs The government is doing extremely well. We praise them for it. Because our students, many of them, you see that they will put drugs, opium, kaya, they put it in the bag and go to school. You see them, we're teaching them, they are sleeping. We cancel them and we talk to them. The government is fighting drugs. We join them over at it. I want to say bravo to the government for the serious fight against drugs. And we consult and we tell them, chase those drugs dealers, arrest them, prosecute them, don't lead them. Because our case, the future of our case, got #1. And we'll remain on the struggle.
Okay, Mr. President, let's talk to...
Let's see whether we can have the voice of other people. So welcome, sir.
How are you?
Yeah, so why are you here?
I'm Mother Dixon, Secretary General of the Investigation Association.
Yeah, so why are you here at this time?
So we are here because of countless letters that we are waiting for the past 2 years now, and the government seems not to be listening to us. And they took our letter and threw them in the trash. And they said that far they are concerned, teachers are not human beings in this country. So we are here indeed to call the attention of the country and the attention of the world at large to make sure that teachers too, they are human beings. Alright, we are all educated. Okay, I had a bachelor degree. It's a bachelor degree, and see the place I graduated from, somebody in the finance ministry, somebody in public works. Right from the same school, the University of Liberia. So somebody that point be making 800 US, 1,000 US, and I'm making less than 200. Alright, that is been dehumanized. So in such kind of manner, we are saying to the government that you will sign an MOU with the teachers, please live by it. If you don't live by these things, it means that school will not open and our kids will be at the rates.
When was the MOU signed?
The MOU has been signed for the past 2 years now, almost 2 years now.
And what was the agreement about?
The agreement had to do with employment of the volunteers, employment of equipment or salary, and adjustment of salary as well. But then, at the end of the day, according to the MOU, that all these things are going to put into place within 3 months. Within 3 months. And we are approaching almost 2 years now. Alright? And the agreement cannot be, or reality.
Were there any provisions in the agreement that have been lived up to, or the entire agreement having been listened to?
Well, partially because the Ministry of Finance gave some money for the volunteers, the volunteers to be employed, and about 215 of them, were to be employed. But among the 215, some of them have not been employed because the madam, the superintendent, went ahead and then employed those that he brought, and then removed those people that have been working for someone 8 years, 7 years. Remove their name and employ those people that he brought, replace them. So I would say yes, partially some of the agreements have been met to some extent.
Yes, so are you willing to work if it's totally argument? Are you willing to work if it's totally argument? Are you willing to work if it's totally argument?
What we are willing to work?
Yeah, should there be an increase in your salary?
Increase your salary.
Oh yeah, of course, that will be one of the counts that will be met. Indeed, I would just say a give and take, right? So equally so, there are some cardinal main issues that must be addressed immediately before they go to class.
What are some of those cardinal issues?
Number one is salary adjustment.
Salary.
Two is that the superintendent should resign. And 3 has to do with the employment of all the volunteers.
So the current superintendent, when was she employed? When did she take office?
She took office about a year ago now. Almost a year now.
You are calling for a dialogue, and among those dialogue, I'm hearing you mentioning the resignation of the superintendent. Is it that you don't need her in the space again, or
no,
her policy is what you want to seek improvement into?
She's the obstacle to all these agreements.
Why do you say so?
Because she can't live by them. She can't live by the agreement. She was not the one that signed the agreement.
Suppose there are some decisions from the higher up that she is not telling you. What will you say?
Then of course, then the higher up will have to take their own character, their own government.
Okay,
all
so
right?
Your name again, who will they leave of
I
you?
am Mambo M. Dixon, Secretary General.
Okay, thanks for talking to us. So let's see whether we can talk to. How are you, sir?
How you doing, sir?
Yeah. Your name?
Stefan Youth, man.
Welcome to the press. We see you here. Why are you here?
I'm here because of many concerns.
What are some of those concerns?
I want to do a salary increasement, a volunteer, salary adjustment.
How long have you been with the institution?
I'm going to tell you that.
So are you a volunteer or are you an employee?
I'm an employee.
You are an employee.
Yes.
And so you are agitating for salary increment.
Yes.
But your colleague mentioned that the resignation of the superintendent is one of the counts that you guys has proffered. What do you have to say to that?
Yeah, we want to come because initially we met and we decided to discuss with her. We went to other stakeholders to discuss the issue and she resisted not to agree with our concerns. She didn't want to work with us. So anytime we address our issues, she didn't want to listen to us.
Now we are getting to very closer to the reopening of schools. The scheduled time is nearing gradually. Are you going to put a truck down and let the thousands of Liberian children not to enter the classroom on time?
Really, we are not stopping the children. That is why we started engaging her gradually while we're in school, while we're teaching. Look, but even the first thing that shocked up down some of we fell by the going academic year. In the middle of the academic year, she looked in the faces of the volunteers and told them that they were ghosts. And it had some problem on the academic year. On the going academic year. How will you look at an individual who been working, who need you met on board, the document was signed by your predecessor, and you look in the face telling them that they are good. At the end of the day, you say you want to do vetting process, you want to do vetting process, and those people were there. And employ them now, you are refusing to employ them.
And there were some report from the Ministry of Education that they saw some fraudulent activities in the names of the volunteers that were submitted, and the number was so much, increased extravagantly that they had to go back to the drawing board where they had to do a new process. Can you speak to that?
You know what I know is that the volunteers were vetted by civil servant, Minister of Finance, MCSS, Minister of Education, and they had a document. And so if you say that the minister reported that the number was huge, and I'm not the one who carry on the recruitment, but I know the number where the people were vetted and they had the exact number.
So finally, before we take leave of you, what message can you send to, because you seem to be here in representing a huge number of people, and they are not, all of them are not present here. What can you say to them who are watching at this time?
The message has to do with all the NCS employees need to get their increasement. The volunteers need to be employed, and so let the central government come in to intervene, so we'll be able to get our needs, so our colleagues can get employment, so to be able to serve the nation, because we promise to serve the nation. That's why we go to education to strategize the issue, or to get a mentor from the methodology from our professors who taught us yesterday. So it's the methodology will come in the time to share with our students. So tomorrow they will lead the new generation.
Okay, thanks for talking to us, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So let's see whether. How are you, ma'am?
Hello.
Yeah, your name?
My name is Ruth Evans.
Madam Evans, welcome to the press. We are seeing you here. What are you here specifically for at this time?
We are here to talk on our programs.
Are you an employee of the CSS?
Yes, I am.
An employee. And you seem to be here for salary increment and employment of other volunteers. But you have your colleague there pushing for the resignation of the superintendent. What do you think? Do you think that is so much essential as compared to the other counts?
All are essential because since we've been pushing our flags, we've been carrying letters from here, there, nobody, she don't want to call us her darling. So if that's how our problem will be solved, then she must leave.
How many
So our problems can be solved.
in terms of communication, how many times have you sent communication to the city
Countlessly. We've been sending communication out.
and no response?
No response. So anywhere, no response.
And so now you have finally come to a point where you are calling for her resignation. Should it be that she's not in any way trying to resign or leaving her post? What are some of the agreements that you are going to accept in terms of dialogue?
If they come for us in dialogue, our comes should be mixed.
But among them is still pressing on her resignation. And when it's a dialogue, of course, you will consider.
If she is the problem, our plans cannot be met, she leaves. So our plans can be met. We deserve better as teachers.
So,
We deserve increment. Since 2019, I graduated from the University of Liberia.
So, madam, how have the situation affected your family and your work?
Greatly. Because you need transportation, in terms of transportation, in terms of sending my girls to school. I have 4 girls. They need to go to school. Livelihood position is not well for them. I'm not able to provide at least for them. And I'm working for government. I'm a civil servant. I deserve better. My children deserve better life.
so has there been any intervention from the CSA into the case?
Not at all.
Okay. So before we take leave of you, your president there, who happen to be a head of this group, said there is going to be a massive rally at the Chidoy Gibson, maybe probably next week. What can you say to other colleagues who are not here in terms of that rally to hear you, to make sure that the message go out very loud and clear?
So I want to say to our colleagues that are out there, please come, please make your way on Friday at the meeting. Please make your way next week. So our plans can be met. Our plans can be dealt with. Our plans can be discussed. They can look into it, and then we can go home with smiling faces.
Okay, thanks for talking to us.
We need it, yes.
Okay, so let's see whether we can talk to this. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Your name, sir?
I'm Samuel Rosa.
Mr. Rosa.
I'm the financial secretary of the Teachers Association.
Okay, so we are seeing you here alongside other police. So what are you specifically here for?
We are here for so many things, especially like the president said. Sometimes, almost 2 years ago, agreement with the government of Liberia, we had some issues from salary adjustment, salary top-ups, like for increment. We also have volunteers, a lot of teachers who have taught in the classes in the classroom for so many years, some of them 10, 15 years, but they still making high school salary. So we met the government, and the government promised us that they were going to settle those issues. So one of those issues was salary increment. It can be recalled that go to the Ministry of Finance, go to public work, you will see that a bachelor's degree holder at the Ministry of Finance earn more than $500. A bachelor's degree at the MCSS is earning less than that amount. So what we are saying is that it is about time that the government that was so low, this GMB government that was so low, see into it that teachers are treated fairly. We too deserve what we call transportation allowances. We see a lot of people buying cars, assistant ministers, directors, and other people that cars. Teachers too deserve better. So that's why we are here. That's one of the reasons why we are here.
How long have you been with these?
Oh, I've been with MCSS more than 10 years.
Okay, under 10 years.
10 years.
So has there been any, from your early days, had there been increase in your salary from since getting employed?
For the time I came to MCSS, the only salary increment we observed was during Madam Selling time. During Madam Selling time, we had increment. But since she left, former President Weah came, there was no increment. In fact, there was salary deduction or what we call harmonization. Since President Bouaka came, that harmonization has not been what we called
reversed.
Reversed, yes. So we are calling for a reversal into our salary and also salary increment.
Okay, so thanks for talking to us. Let's see whether we can have your colleague. How are you, sir?
Hello,
So, your name?
I'm Abraham Kitaro.
Mr. Gitawa, welcome. You are live on several media platforms. What are you here for?
I'm here to advocate for my rights as a teacher.
What are those rights
I'm
you
here
are?
to advocate for the rights of my colleagues also who have been working and they have not been paid.
Are you a full-time employee?
Yes, I'm a full-time employee.
How long have you been with the
I was
MCSS?
employed 1998.
Oh, 1998. It seems to be a very, very long
I'm a
serving.
long-time employee of this system.
And so, what can you say to the government in terms of salary increment? How soon do you hope that this can be addressed? Because we are getting very, very close to the reopening of schools.
Yeah, we want them to look into it. We really want them to look into our salary issue. Because, can you imagine, I live Banjo and I come to Central Monrovia to work every morning.
Oh.
And I pay $800 every day to go and come. And then I go to take pay, I get $80 for BSc holder. Why? Why should they be so? My salary used to be 100 plus, but it has reduced all the way down.
So how has that been affecting your livelihood, you, your family?
So greatly. So greatly. Some of my children did not go to school last year. So
How many children do you have?
I have 5.
5 children.
Yeah.
And how many did you send to school last year?
I sent 3 to school. 2 of them did not go to school because there was no money.
Wow.
I couldn't get. In fact, since last year, July, I have not received my 70% salary. Since last year, July, I have not received it. I walked after it, came to this office, and the madam, the people don't even know how to talk to people.
Have you been to the CSA? Have you been to the CSA on that issue?
I have been to CSA, I have gotten document from CSA, I went to finance, I got document from finance. Finance told me that my money was diverted to EcoBank. And I don't take pay at EcoBank. I don't have an account at EcoBank. My money comes to SIB. So I haven't been receiving that money, but in January, SIB started paying me. And the money from July to December, it stayed there. It stayed there. I walked after it. I brought my papers here. I brought all the papers from CSA. I went to finance. I went everywhere. And then I can't get no results from
So now, what do you hope the government can do to address some of these issues?
I hope this government will listen to us. I hope this government will really listen to us. Being a teacher is not a curse. Being a teacher is, I don't think it's a curse. We are suffering. The superintendent is not listening to us. All our leaders are not listening to us. So we come here to tell them to look at our plight. Tell them really look at our plight. We are suffering. Our salary business, the volunteers, the adjustment you got BSc, then you're taking $80 pay. That's people who doing that, they are heartless.
So what are some changes are you asking the MCSS to make?
Well, some of the changes is the salary increment. If you increase our salary, if you try to employ the volunteers that are not employed and pay them according to their degrees and certificates that they have.
Are you also calling for the removal of the superintendent?
Yes, if these plans are not met, definitely we want her to be removed because she is the one that's supposed to be looking at teachers' welfare. And if she don't have time for teacher welfare, she doesn't have time for the welfare of the teacher, then definitely she must leave.
Okay, thanks for talking to us, sir. So that's the message. Keep resonating here from all of these people you are seeing here. They have gathered here to express their grievances. And we are just right outside of the Monrovia Consolidated School System. This is the MCSS. And this happens to be the headquarters of the MCSS here on 12th Street. And so they have gathered here in protest of some major changes within the MCSS, ranging from salary increment fully employing volunteer teachers, and as well as calling for the removal of the superintendent.
Our parting comment or statement here is like we maintain the president can recall the madam. The president either recall her or dismiss her because the madam does not understand MCSS. We are a unique system. The system is very unique. You attend our school, you go to college, you come back, we employ you as a teacher. From there, when you perform, we make you vice principal up to the man came from the Blanca. She doesn't know. This is our AMEU or Grand Basel Community College where she swindle people money. And so this is why in the communication we sent to the president, we told him and we maintain that we need our own. We will recommend names of qualified people with masters. Even if he want PhD, we recommend names to him. 3 names. Oh, then you can bring toss the yellow machine. Yeah, we love the yellow machine. You say you want to build 100 school. Why are you building 100 school for? Empty building. Build the human resource. The human resource capacity come first in every sector. And this is where Rwanda, this is where Botswana, Uganda, and above us, Ghana, Nigeria. You know why? Because we not value education. Because all of the government officials, their children are abroad. We don't have resources to send our kids abroad. We send our kids in MCI schools. And so government should pay us good money. If we get good money, our kids will go to good schools. If the caretakers who are working 24 hours, no day off, playing with feces, playing with poo-poo, student poo-poo. Imagine one school, one of our schools, we have like 1,000 students. You get only 2-3 caretakers working there. Sometimes our caretaker goes to work on Sunday, on Saturday for maintenance to upkeep the place. They secretly are all around. No day off for them 24 hours. They pay the man chicken team $70 US, $60 US. No, it's not the salary we want to hear. They secretly are finance. Go and ask. Do your research. Ask how much is secretly making a minister of finance and public work or the people of Monrovia. Hey, when you hear about calling salary in other agencies and ministry, you want to cry. You say, let me announce my salary to the public. I'm a BSc holder. I make $195 US plus 14,000 LD. I'm currently doing my master. You know how I'm doing the master? I'm begging people. As a sitting president, I have no incentive. Hey, I don't have car. I'm working by land 24 hours. But you know what? I don't care for car. Increase my salary. I get BSc. They met to the Minister of Finance. If you pay the man $1,000, pay me $1,000 US. So what the man want to school? Where? India? Where? Japan? I attended the school. University of Liberia. A very serious school in the Republic. #1 school. They're talking about you and respect all around the place. You can't boast me because you come from India or Japan or US. So one, equal work, equal pay. The caretakers, pay them good money. Hey, if you keeping the volunteers and they are not employed, what will they do? They will start taking money from the students. They harass the students. We don't want that. No, we don't want that. As an institution, we don't want that. So we're saying all the volunteers within MCSS, employ them. Madam, stop bringing your family relative, your people to employ them and leaving the volunteer. The madam is a roll. I'm waiting for the rate. She said she bringing rate to me, so my lawyers are prepared. We want a rate. Then we will show the document. We will prove her beyond all reasonable doubt that she renting car. She renting car for Bernard Europe. You car renter. She's not supposed to rent car. So when the father you every day you renting car, you know how much that money? That money, you can use that money to buy station oil for teachers. You can use that money to buy chalk. You can use that money to buy marker. As we speak, said the madam killed 1 year. Our teachers, they buy their own lesson plan book. Our teachers, they buy their own grade book. Our teachers are buying their own attendance book. They are buying marker.
You mean out of the schools?
All the MCI schools. All no supply. And in the budget, we get goods and services in the budget. And goods and services is meant for lesson plan, grade book,